Crypto astronauts, welcome back. Today we will be talking about Sam Bankman-Fried. Who are his parents, first of all? Second of all, we will be talking about the Fed FOMC meeting. What did Jerome Powell say? Was there an interest rate change? And what does the future look like for that? We will then unpack Solana and the surge in Solana in the shadow of Bitcoin's rally. Solana has surged over 100% in the past 2 weeks. Will that pump continue? We'll cover that in today's video. Taking a quick look at the Solana price chart just for proof. You can see how much it's pumped and continues to pump. Then we will dive into SBF and how annoyed he looked during his trial, people mocking him and voicing him. We'll get into that, as well as the crash, the timeline, and the fallout. All you need to know about FTX and its failure. Then we will finally cover Bitcoin and Bitcoin's price, what to expect in the coming weeks, and is it too late to buy Bitcoin? Thank you guys for being here. Welcome back to another video. My name is Zach. Let's get into it. Jumping into the first story of today, who are SBFs Parents, Joe and Barbara Fried. Joe Bankman and Barbara Bankman-Fried are both tenured reps at the Stanford Law Professor and Professing School, lived in California, and they have both been spotted at their son's Manhattan trial. In September, a lawsuit against Bankman and Fried claims that the couple have discussed with their son transferring a $10 million gift and a $16.4 million luxury property in the Bahamas to them, even as the company was on the verge of insolvency. Despite Bankman-Fried's assertions and that his parents weren't involved in any of the relevant parts of FTX, the lawsuit does claim that his parents have played a role. Let's unpack that. So who is SBF and what did he do? Sam Bankman-Fried visibly annoyed during the trial as users mock his voice to answer. When he said that he didn't remember or he distanced himself from certain documents or communications, product, government, exhibits provided otherwise. The bottom line is Sam Bankman-Fried is not the best face to present to the jury that is only days from deliberating and delivering a verdict on his criminal case. Moving into some exciting news, Solana has pumped over 100%, meaning you would have doubled your money should you have invested in this token. Some of the reasons why Solana has been pumping is due to the significant growth in TVL, otherwise known as total value, driven largely from Meridian Finance, highlights Solana's potential, but also raises questions about the reliance on the few major protocols. Now, for those of you guys who don't understand or don't know exactly what TVL is and what's the purpose of TVL, I'll go ahead and break down some of that. Essentially, when you have a cryptocurrency token and you see that there's TVL involved, that's a total value locked metric. Essentially, what this means is it's going to show you how many of those coins have been put into some kind of staking protocol or some kind of protocol burn mechanism. There's multiple ways of locking up tokens, but essentially what you have is a certain amount of supply locked into that exact chain. Therefore, those tokens can be removed from the market over time. So we can see that Solana has rallied more than Bitcoin in this past week's surge, with total value locked raising as well, 26.5% from October 1st to November 1st. The main catalyst is they do have a new platform, Meridian Finance, a staking protocol that has experienced a staggering 180% in TVL locked. And they're locking up significant amounts of money, something to pay attention to. Moving into the Fed meeting of today, Federal Chairman Jerome Powell left interest rates unchanged in the conclusion of its policy meeting today, marking the second meeting in a row where the central bank has skipped a hike rate in its current policy tightening. The call, which was unanimous, is widely expected and keeps target on the federal funds rate between 5.25 and 5.50. The FOMC rule out future rate hikes. Investors will now turn their focus onto Jerome Powell, who should be speaking later on today. Solana's price chart is going up and straight to the moon like never before. You can see that volatility is coming down along with the money flow and your VWAP, insisting that there may be a cool off. This is a good token to keep looking into. I wouldn't recommend straying away from it. I would just be careful in the interim when it comes to buying. Bitcoin has not done anything these past consecutive days after its enormous pump from 25,000 all the way to 35,000. Mind you, that is over a $10,000 move in the midst of a war, rate hikes, low liquidity, and low volume. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time to be into Bitcoin. If you guys like today's video, please make sure to hit this like button, subscribe button. We will be following this crypto journey all the way to the top. Thank you again. My name's Zach. Bye.